and nearly 50 years on the UCC Budget Committee. That's a lot of years of service, and yes, contributing his time, talents, and treasures. FFA and 4-H members, would you raise your hands out there? Any FFA 4-H members? You were the inspiration to Laverne, and you were the inspiration to any one of us that was part of this project today that gave of our time, talents, and treasures to make this pavilion and kitchen a reality. Please take the time to look at the contributor board and say thanks to the folks that you know, and if you don't know someone, find out who they are and take time to say thank you to them as well. It'll mean a lot. And one last thing, FFA and 4-H members, think about when you might be, where you might be a few, a dozen, 60 years from now, and how you can contribute your time, talents, and treasures to give back to this county that's made the state possible. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, another person that had a big influence in this county, especially in the agricultural community, was Don Lilja. And here to speak about his foundation and what parts he's brought to this county is Miss Debbie Bixby. Please give her a big hand.
They told me to take 5, but they didn't say whether I could take 5 minutes or 5 hours. But since a pig ate my notes, it doesn't matter. It won't be 5 hours. Don was a lifelong resident of this county. He was born, raised, worked, and died on his family farm just outside of Canyonville. So as a farm kid, he was doing exactly the same kind of things that you guys have to do. Rain or shine, get up early, feed the animals, muck the stalls. That kind of work was what he grew up with. And like you, he probably grumbled about it at times, but he did have the wisdom to realize there was so much to be gained and learned from that. He learned responsibility, taking care of something. He learned stewardship of the land, how to take care of and appreciate and love this beautiful county that we're in. He learned how to think through a project, how to plan, how to budget, how to follow it through. He learned pride of ownership. All those kind of things that each and every one of you 4-H and FFA kids are getting. You may not realize it now, but realize it someday, that those kind of life skills will work anywhere. Doesn't have to just be agriculture. That will play for you in any walk of life, and Don recognized that. And as such, he was a strong supporter of 4-H and FFA, various projects, various camps, all kinds of things that he was always there to help with. And in that barn, at every auction, he was about the last person to leave every auction night. And if any of you have ever been in the last 5 or 6, 10 animals at the end of the sale, you know how important it is to have people that are there and faithful to make sure that those animals are bid on and bought, to support those kids and give them what they deserve. So Don was that kind of a person. He recognized that to make a better tomorrow, we need to invest in the youth of today, because you guys, you kids, are the future for all of us, all of us. So anyway, we really appreciate what Don did, so please keep that building nice, make it last another 60 years. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you see in front of me, there's 2 ribbons to be cut, and the committee did a lot of soul searching trying to find just the right person to cut the ribbon. We thought about the governor, we thought about movie stars, but we have a class act right here in Douglas County that cannot be beat. Please welcome your retiring commissioner, Mr. Doug Robertson.
Thank you, Sam, very much. Thank all of you for being with us this afternoon. You know, Just very briefly, there is no better example than this project of what we can accomplish when we work together. This is a project none of us could have done individually. But when the community, the county, the 4-H folks, and all the other interests came together, this is the result. That's the best example of what we can do together, and there'll be many more projects. So with that, I will cut the ribbon and dedicate the Douglas County Fairgrounds Pavilion.
Thank you, Doug. Ladies and gentlemen, to close this little dedication, we have something very special. Mr. Michael Rondo is going to come up and sing the national anthem. Remember, the flag is behind the stage.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you all, and enjoy your restored historical Douglas County Pavilion. Well, how are you?